I know there's been a lot of videos on Avengers Endgame and featuring Wolverine in it. There's been a bunch of posts, so many videos made on this topic, and I've been researching a lot, and I couldn't really find like a solid answer. Please don't click away, because by the end of this video, I promise you, I will give you a yes or a no on if Wolverine is going to be in the movie. I've done a ton of research for this video, looking through web pages, YouTube videos, and like blogs posting about it because everyone is raving about this. And I kind of wanted to get in on it. So if you guys have already seen this clip, it's right here. It shows Hugh Jackman's famous or most known movies, and it shows Avengers Endgame. So I did research of my own. I went in and looked at famous Hugh Jackman movies. And it said to scroll over to the right, so that's what I did. But as you can see, it's not here anymore. I keep checking to see if it's further down, but I can't find it. So I go back. So it must be in a previous time period that he was. It did show him in Avengers, but Google probably got this wrong, and since all the heat on it, they took it down. So I went and checked 2018 movies because that was the closest, and still it wasn't there. So pretty much by then I knew it wasn't there, but I decided one more thing. I wanted to click on action movies because it showed all his X-Men movies, and as you see, it wasn't there. So I intelligently thought to look at Iron Man's movie list and if they took Endgame down on all servers. But if you see it right there, it's right there. So my mindset was they took Avengers Endgame down on all the actors' sites because it wasn't out yet. But it's still on Downey Jr.'s. So they did take it off Hugh Jackman because I'm pretty sure he's not in it. So you can see that Google no longer shows Hugh Jackman on the Endgame movie list. I find it super weird, but what I'm thinking is that they put him on there like either by mistake or thinking he was in the movie, but then after all this heat came, they're like, oh my gosh, he's actually not in the movie. We put him on the movie. Let's take him down. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I promised you, by the end of the video, you will get a yes or no. Let's check out some more things. I got this clip.
But this is just speculation. This is in no way a confirmation, but people are asking if it's even possible. Yes, it is possible. However unlikely it is still possible. And then people were asking me why they would do this. Is this their way to introduce X-Men into the MCU? Do it in Avengers Endgame? I don't think that's their mindset. Kevin Feige has already said that he wouldn't want to introduce Wolverine first into the MCU. He actually stated that he would like to do the Fantastic Four first.
You can see after the beautiful clip of Wolverine and Mickey, they say that they want to introduce the Fantastic Four to the MCU even before they would ever consider introducing the X-Men or even Wolverine. So that also doesn't make sense. And another thing I researched and was looking at was that they could have Hugh Jackman in Avengers Endgame, but he wouldn't be Wolverine. So if you can wrap your mind around that, he may not play Wolverine, but he might have like a feature or a little shot at the spotlight for just a second. Maybe as Logan, but I don't think he'd be fighting as Wolverine. But like the video just said, they wanted to, or Marvel wanted to introduce the Fantastic Four even before they would introduce X-Men or Wolverine. However though, there is a clip showing the Wolverine and some of his X-Men fighting Thanos in the original comic strip of the Infinity Wars. So check this out real fast.
But unfortunately, Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet. So with the simple thought of his mind, Thanos turns all of the adamantium in Wolverine's body to rubber. So he just sort of flops to the ground, helpless. But the point I'm making is that Wolverine actually plays a pretty big part in the fight against Thanos in the Infinity Gauntlet series. So it's not too far-fetched of an idea for Wolverine to be in Avengers Endgame.
So as you can see, Wolverine is fighting Thanos. He even stabs him in the chest area. But I don't think that Marvel would add him into the like 10th year anniversary and like the end but the beginning of the MCU. So I don't think they would do that and not ruin their reputation, but change it up a bit. So you can see all the super weird lines and wrinkles. I don't know what they are. They're wrinkles, they're chin giveets, little caverns in his chin. But then you can see on his cheek, there's 3 little marks, right? On both sides, there's 3 little straight downs, like a Wolverine. This was another big hint to people that they were like, oh my gosh, Wolverine is going to be in Avengers Endgame. But when you think about that, he's always had them. Well, not always, but he's had them before in even Infinity War. So it could have been previous. That doesn't mean that he's going to get the scratch marks, because that was a previous shot. So he already got them. So it's not that Wolverine's going to be in Infinity War fighting Thanos. It's that he already probably fought Thanos. So he's not going to be featured in the movie. As I previously said, this is going to be the 10-year anniversary of the MCU, starting with Iron Man going up to Endgame. So there are going to be more new heroes or characters in Avengers Endgame, but they're not going to do a character as big as Wolverine. That would be awesome and everyone would love it, but it would take away pretty much the spotlight of the other heroes. This is pretty much a wrap-up and sign-off or retirement from the MCU for a few of our heroes that died. So I feel like Marvel would want to give them all the attention, at least for this movie, because this could be some of their last. With all those clips, the claw marks, the showing up on Google search, his famous movies, we proved some of those wrong today. Like, we proved that Wolverine, Hugh Jackman was no longer in that movie by the Google search, that the Google search was wrong at the beginning. We proved that the scratch marks could have been earlier, and we also said that Marvel would not want to take away the spotlight for some of the dying or retiring heroes in the MCU. I'm not saying that Wolverine cannot be in a future Marvel movie, I'm just saying he's not going to be in Avengers Endgame. Like it said in the video, they're gonna add Fantastic Four before they do anything with Wolverine or the X-Men. So, my 100% answer is Wolverine going to be in Avengers Endgame? No. Wolverine is not going to be in Avengers Endgame. This is my final answer. If you guys think he is, comment down below and we can have a talk about it. See if you guys believe, if you guys done your research and you think he's going to be in for some reason, give me some tips, because I've done a lot of research, but I don't know everything. You guys, since there's a bunch of you and there's one of me, you guys probably know a bunch more. But on that note, I hope that gave you enough information to make your own choice on if he's going to be in Avengers Endgame or not. He's not going to be because of all the evidence that was given, but if you think he is, like I said before, comment down below. Check out my last video, it's right here. I did an awesome review on Cold Pursuit, a new Taken adaptation with Liam Neeson. Go check that out. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, and if you want to be a part of this awesome family, click the magical red box down there. It's the subscribe box. See what happens. It's magical. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will check you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.